Hi guys. Just give it a little minute. So I'm just logging into YouTube so I can see. Hi Zoe. Hi Michelle. Hi Angela. Hi Emma. I'll just give it a little minute. Just see if anyone else comes on. Precariously just balancing my iPad. Hope you can hear me all okay. I'm just gonna mute that. And thought I would carry on with this page in Kelly O'Gorman because I bought it absolutely ages ago and I've only done one. I did February, which was this one, and I've not actually touched it since, but I absolutely love this, like, I don't know if he's a green man. It gives me like green man vibes, so like quite pagany, bit witchy, and I thought I would use some watercolours, and to be precise, I got them absolutely ages ago. It was the Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelle. I think it's like seascapes or marine assortment, so it's these. So even though they've, like, for the sea, they've got some nice greens in, so I've just pulled out a couple of greens and I've just been messing around with them. And I've pulled out a yellow and an orange for the flowers, so I might do them first and then come back to these greens. But how the devil are we? I think I've took my water brushes downstairs, so we'll just have to use this one. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oop, it's a bit squirty. Hi Sue. So I was going to film a colour and chat because I've not done one for a while, and then I'm not going to lie, Zoe was like, why didn't you do a live? So I was like, okay then. So here I am. So I'm just going to do some of these little flowers because they're cute and quite nice and easy. I was looking at landscape set. Are they good? Yeah, I really like them. They blend really nice, Michelle, like really nice. I'll just zoom in a little bit more. They do blend really nice. Like, this is just one layer. So I've done these leaves and flowers with just like one layer. And I'm probably not going to do much like pencil work on top of this. I think I'm just going to do it all watercolour with maybe a tiny little bit. I've even done the skin. The skin is in watercolour, and that's because I ran. If you remember, absolutely ages ago, I went to that art shop, Ken Bromley, I think it is, and I just bought 4 random, I know, but I just got like 4 kind of like skin tony ones, and I've literally just used, I think it was light flesh and dark flesh, actually, maybe. No, did I? Yeah, I have no idea. But I think it was a dark flesh one, but it's quite nice. I might add some pencil to his skin just because he's not very kind of like defined, but they're lovely and soft pencils. I really like them. I obviously do want more because I think they'll go like really nicely with my Albert Jura, but I've not got a full set of them yet, so I'll probably finish them before I get any more. Every time I start filming, I get like a blocked nose, so I sound like I've got a cold again, but I genuinely haven't. I'm absolutely fine. just gonna have a quick drink. But I thought I'd do a colouring chat because I've literally not done one for a while, and I've got like, I've been quite busy, so I've got like actual stuff to talk about. I've got a hilarious story from last week when I went to the theatre with my mum, and it was just an absolute disaster from start to finish, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Can't remember if I've actually done like a chatty video since I went out with on my end of year like celebration with my work friends, and then I've got another one on Thursday. I never really go out, but the last 3 weeks I've had something on, like quite a lot. Like I went out, so we went to Manchester to celebrate end of year, and we stayed over. We went to Canal Street, and it was like it was a good, dead good night out. Like a fantastic night out. And then yeah, it was a dead good night out. Sorry if I get distracted, it's because it didn't do this last time, but the comments are coming up on my monitor, and they didn't do that. So I don't really need my iPad plugged in, so I might get rid of the iPad in a minute. But yeah, so we went out there and we stayed over. It's quiet because my phone is clipped in to like an arm shell, and I literally can't shout any louder than this, or I will have no voice. So I'll just be as loud as I can, but you might have to turn me up really loud. Yeah, so then we went out, so we like had some food in the day and some drinks and that, and then we stayed over and we just like partied like all night really, then come home the next day. That was really good. I had a really good night, loved it. And then after that I went to the theatre. So this is hilarious, this story. So if you follow me on Facebook, you definitely will have seen this. But basically I'd booked tickets to go and see a musical that I absolutely love called Six, which if you haven't seen it or heard about it, it's about Henry VIII's wives. And basically it's like a kind of competition to see who is like the best queen. Basically by who's been like the hardest done to type thing, like who's been like worse off. It's just dead good. Like the songs are amazing. It's not very long. Like there's no interval or anything like that. It's like an hour. Well, it was really short this time. I thought in my head I had that it was about an hour and a half long, and it wasn't. It was about an hour and 10 minutes. It was really, really quick. But I'd booked them absolutely ages ago, so I mainly went to see it quite a while ago now in Liverpool. And then my mum wanted to see it, so I was like, well, I'll definitely go and see it again. I absolutely love it. So I booked these tickets. Emma, honestly, get on Spotify, get the soundtrack on. It's so good. The song's dead good. And the girls, like, are so talented. It's unreal. My cousin worked on the sound in London for quite a while. He's only just left, actually. He's left to go and work on Mamma Mia, but I think he's left Mamma Mia now, and he's working on a new one that's coming to the Lowry, which I'm probably going to go and see, because I love, do you know that the Parent Trap, the film, like from ages ago, is Lindsay Lohan, and she played like twins. Well, they've made a musical out of that, and he's working on that now. But yeah, so I booked these tickets absolutely ages ago, but I was like dead excited for it. And then I'd also booked parking, so basically like you could pay for your parking before you even went. And I just thought, well, I'll do that, would be easier. And I thought it might be cheaper. I don't know. I've no idea. I don't know. Did all that, and then like all of a sudden it was like time to go. So we'd spoke to my mum, like we'd all organised what we were doing. Like the plan was to get to Manchester and eat, like because it was at the, so it's at the Lowry, which is on Salford Quays, and there's like a sort of like outlet mall at Salford Quays as well. Like me and Lee had been before, because I'd been to a museum, to kind of scope out before I went to take the kids on a school trip. And then we had like a nosy round, so I knew there was places to eat. And like when I say there's places to eat, there's quite a few. It wasn't very limited options. There was tons. There was like there's like a Harvest Day, a Bella Italia, a Nando's, Pizza Express, like tons. And then just across the water, like just literally a little walk away, there was like even more. There was like Wagamama's, but basically loads of places to eat. So I genuinely did not think it would be a problem at all. Didn't book anywhere because I was like, who books anywhere now? You just like rock up. So off we go. Got there in absolutely loads of time. Like we left. Like I live half an hour away from Salford Quays, and we left at about 5:20. So we got there in like tons of time. So we'd planned that we were going to go to Wagamama's. So, oh, Zoe, just you wait for this, because honestly, I am ridiculous. So we went. My mum's never been to Wagamama's, so she was like looking at the menu in the car, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to have this. I'm going to try that. What's this like?" So like it was kind of decided that's where we were going. So we walked over. Wasn't like very far, but as soon as we'd like started walking like along the little strip where all the restaurants were, I was like, "Oh," I said, "That's the queue. That's actually the queue for Wagamama's. Massive." Like people's like waiting outside the restaurant. It was so busy, but the whole place felt really quiet. Like not a lot going on. So then I was like, "Oh, come on!" Like I'm a bit gutted because I was really looking forward to Wagamama's, but I'm not that bothered. We'll go like somewhere else. There's loads of places. We'll just go back to like where the theatre was. So I was like, oh, there was a Turtle Bay actually. I was like, and I do love Turtle Bay. So I was like, should we go to Turtle Bay? So Mum was like, what type of food's that? Because Mum's veggie, so like I have to make sure there's something for her. And I was like, oh yeah, you'll be fine. Like they'll definitely have something. I was like walking over and I thought it looks really quiet. Like what's all that? Like it's got that like the windows look really weird. Like there's massive signs. Well, what I thought was massive signs. I was like, huge signs up in the window. That's odd. Anyway, like the closer we got, I was like, oh no, like that's not signs. I was like, the windows are boarded up. Anyway, when we got close to it, it wasn't even open. So I was like, yeah, we're not going there. It's not even open yet. Just seen on Facebook that it opens next week. They're doing free wings and cocktails. So if anyone's by Salford Quays and likes a bit of Turtle Bay, get yourself down there. So that was like another option we couldn't do. So I was like, oh come on, we'll just go to Harvester. I was like, it's nothing fancy, but it'll just do. Walked in, he was like, oh, we've not got a table for 40 minutes. I was like, it's a bit of a trek. Like not a trek, but like it's a bit of a wait. I was like, we'll go somewhere else because there's absolutely tons of places. I was like, we'll just go somewhere else. So we went to Nando's. Half an hour wait on food, people queuing up outside. I was like, I'm getting a vibe. Let's go Pizza Express. Walked in Pizza Express. They were like, no, sorry, we're not having any walk-ins. I was like, go and try Bella Italia. He was like, no, we're full. We're full. I was like, well, this is not looking good now. Cafe Rouge. He was like, nope, we've got absolutely nothing. Sorry. Like, we literally only managed to say we've not booked anything. And he was like, nope. I was getting a bit stressed out by this point because I do like my food. So I was like, right, I tell you what. I said to him, let's just see if I can book a table on my phone, on the internet, for the Harvester, which I did. got a table like for in 10 minutes time. So I was like, right, come on, we'll just go back. So we goes back and he was like, oh, you're back again. So he said, oh yeah, he went, did I book you in? I was like, no, I've just done it on my phone actually. He was like, all right, no worries, you're on that table over there. So this table where we sat was empty when we went in the first time, so no idea why, we just couldn't have sat there. But we sat there. Brings our drinks over. He was like, oh, are you ready to order? We were like, yeah. By this time it was about 6:15, maybe 6 o'clock. Wouldn't have been, it wasn't really any later. No, I tell you what, it was 7:15 because I booked the table for 7:15. It took us all that time to find somewhere to actually eat. So sits down, brings our drinks, takes our order. He was like, I'll be over in a minute with your salad bowls. Like, go and get your free salad because obviously you get a free salad. You get a free salad with a main meal, blah blah. So I was like, oh, I love a salad. These bowls never appeared, so I was like, right, where's the bowls? Like, I want some salad. Then he comes over and was like, oh, I'm really sorry, I forgot, I thought I'd already brought them over. We were like, no, it's fine. Anyway, get some salad, sat there, drunk like one big glass of Pepsi, but got like a bottomless like refill type drink thing. I was like, right, time's cracking on a little bit now, it's 7:15. Still no food. 7:30. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, the show starts in half an hour. We're not even going to have time to eat. I was like, Mum, go on. It's your turn to complain. Hi, B. And she was like, why is it my turn? I was like, I complained last time when your calzone had meeting, which it did. It was a different story, but I was like, it's your turn to complain. So she went over and was like, oh, like, we've got a show. We're still waiting on our food, blah, blah, blah. He was like, well, I'm not going to lie. This food on that pass, it's been there for like an hour and a half. Yours definitely will not be done in the next 5 minutes. So I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, right, well, we're just going to go then because we've got a show to watch. He was like, right, you don't need to pay for like the drinks and the salad. I thought, I'm not anyway. The salad bar was rubbish. I literally had lettuce, cucumber, sweet corn, that was it. So, and we'd had two, well, we didn't even have 2 drinks because I ended up leaving one because I was like that fuming. Comes out the harvester. I was like, right, we'll just go to the theatre now. We'll just get some sweets. It's not a long, we'll go to McDonald's on the way home, no biggie. Goes in the theatre. Like, it was really weird because you didn't show anyone your tickets till you were in the theatre. Like, actually going into the main bit. So the man was like, well, have you got tickets? Have you printed them off or are they on your phone? I was like, oh, they're on my phone. He was like, right, let me scan them. Scanning the tickets, and he was like, oh, is there 3 of you? I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right. And he was like, let me just scan it again. I was like, oh God, what could possibly go wrong? Like, we've just had a disaster from start to finish. Like, what else could possibly go wrong now? And he was like, let me just check your tickets a minute. So I was looking at the scanner thing, you know, that he was scanning the tickets with, and I was like, what's it doing? It was bright red. It was like the whole screen was red. And it said at the top in capital letters, do not allow entry yet. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Like, this is really weird. And then as I scrolled my phone down to show him the tickets, I noticed the date on the tickets. I'd literally come on the wrong day. It wasn't even that day. So I took us on a Tuesday, and it was the Wednesday. So thankfully we'd not missed it. But we'd had like that major, like ridiculous, stressful farce, and basically we just had to go and get in the car and come back home. I did go to McDonald's though. Fuming, I'm not gonna lie. Do you want to know the worst thing about it though? It's not the first time I've done it before. The last time I went to the theatre to watch Everybody's Talking About Jamie, I'd booked a table in like a pub like not far from mine that we love. It's like a lovely pub, and we went, and it was busy. It wasn't overly busy, but it was busy. And she was like, oh, have you got a booking? Because we're fully booked. I was like, yeah, I've got a booking. She was like, what name is it? I was like, blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, it's not on the list. And I was like, oh, I've booked it. I was like, I've definitely booked it. She was like, no, it's not here. I was like, oh, God's sake. I said, it's on my phone, let me get it. I'll show you now. I'll show you that I've booked it. We did go on Wednesday. I'll tell you that in a minute. And I'd booked it for the night before, so I did actually miss that booking because it was the night before and we didn't actually go. Can't remember what colour I've used on these. I think it was this one. But yeah, so it was just a bit of a nightmare. But then we went on the Wednesday and I was like, right, there's not a chance I am repeating that whole stressful situation of not finding anywhere to eat. So I booked the same pub that I booked last time that we missed a booking in. Lee double checked it to make sure I'd actually booked it on the right day. So we went there, we had something to eat there, and then then we drove to Manchester. It didn't take us long at all. It was quicker actually because we were a bit later because we didn't leave. I don't think we left the pub till about 6. And then we just went and sat in the theatre. The theatre was brilliant. So it was the Lowry Theatre, and inside it's absolutely massive. But there was like a bar and a restaurant in there, which really we could have just gone in there. But there was like a coffee shop, so we just had a coffee and sat down. We were like dead full because we'd had like a big tea. But then, so luckily I'd paid for this parking before we went, and I'm so glad I did because it was like a get your parking ticket and pay at the end. It was absolutely heaving. Like the queues for the parking machines was ridiculous. So I would definitely do that again because it was just so much easier. But it was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. I've seen it before. It's fabulous. I think we're just going to keep this page like quite plain, like not plain, but just quite simple, I think. So that was that. That was on the. That was Tuesday, Wednesday. Then Saturday, like one of my oldest friends got married, and it was amazing. It was such a good day. I think I put some pictures on Instagram. Can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I was very drunk. The weather was absolutely beautiful. Like the whole day was just so good. Oh, she absolutely loved it. So each of the queens has an outfit. Like they like no matter who plays them or where it is, they all wear the same outfit, and you can buy like a pin badge for each queen. So I was like, who was your favourite queen, Mum? She was like, Catherine of Aragon. So I've bought her that, but she doesn't know yet. I don't think it's been delivered. And then I got Catherine Parr, purely because the song is beautiful and it was just so good. But yeah, she absolutely loved it. Yeah, so wedding on Saturday. Bit rough on Sunday, but worse yesterday. Ooh. Hangover. Central. I'm actually got a bottomless brunch on Thursday with my work besties, and I woke up yesterday morning and thought, I don't think I can do this. I actually don't think I can drink. But I'm alright, staying ready. I've just been looking at the cocktail menu. I'm fine. It's all good. So I've been quite busy. I've actually been busy, and normally I'm just like a hermit who just stays in, doesn't really do anything. So yeah, that's been quite fun. Obviously, I filmed a fair bit because I think I've had quite a few videos go up over the past weekend and like end of last week, I think. I just had a day last week, maybe it was last weekend. I just had like a filming day, which I quite enjoyed. Just brought myself upstairs and filmed away. Obviously it's summer holidays. Whoop whoop. These are Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelles B. Watercolour ones. I'm just like putting like, I might add some more pencil to them, I'm not sure yet. But they're really nice. Quite vibrant actually when you activate them. I'm only really sort of like doing a light layer. Has anybody been watching The Sandman on Netflix? Hi, OM, you're a moderator, it must be from last time. I hope you don't mind. Oh, it's so good, Zoe. I've listened to the yeah, I was going to ask you that, and then I was like, I won't ask you now because you're having a barbecue. But I've not set it. It must just be, you must just be permanently set now. What chicken skewers did you have? Did you have the Iceland ones or did you make your own? I've actually started a Jasmine Beckett Griffiths page, Sue, in the actual colouring book. It's a buddy colour with Zoe actually. I really struggled, I'm not going to lie, I didn't really know what to do with it. I think because there was just like so much blank sort of space. But I kind of like the way it's going now. I had a colouring day yesterday, I watched films and coloured in for practically the majority of the day because I was rough. Oh yes! Were they that good? I had chicken rice and Mayflower sauce. It was fit, but it wasn't very exciting. Is it bad that I'm really looking forward to getting like drunk food on Thursday on the way home? I'm not gonna lie, it's like my favourite part of the night out. This page is an absolutely beautiful page, but I am struggling like image-wise as to what some things are, not going to lie. Has anyone been up to anything exciting? Oh, that sounds nice, sorry. I've just seen, so obviously I get distracted by like Instagram quite a lot, but I don't know if anybody follows Bored of Lunch, but his recipes are like really good because the majority of them are like slow cooker ones, and he's actually bringing out a cooking book. It's not out till January, I don't think, but I'm going to definitely get it. But he's just shared a recipe for like slow cooked chicken tacos. Oh, I think I might need to try that. I've saved it. It looks well fit, and I love like a pulled chicken taco. Beautiful. I'm trying to be good, to be honest, but I'm not gonna lie, I've had a bag of Haribo today. I'd been out for a walk for 2 hours in the shop on the way home, just like beckoned me in. And then they have my absolute favourites, which are, you know, like bubblegum fizzy bottles. I'll send it you and I've saved it. But it's a good account to follow, it's Bored of Lunch. It's an Irish guy. Really good. A whole bag. Yeah, that whole bag. You didn't get many in them, I'm not gonna lie. also had half protein bar because I really needed some chocolate, but I didn't have any in. So they're quite nice little leaves. I'm feeling the leaf vibes. I'm going to carry on with the leaves. And I'm just going to keep the same colours, I think. Just going to keep this page quite simple. Quite a nice... you know, sometimes you just need like a chill page. I just need a drink. So I finally got some of this, which is, it looks a bit disgusting, but it's not, it is. Does anybody love a Fanta lemon? It really reminds me of going on holiday. But Aldi do their own version, and they do a sugar-free one. And I cannot, for the love nor money, find actual Fanta Lemon Zero anywhere. I know they sometimes have it in B&M, so I always do a random trip to B&M and they never have it. But anyway, this is just as good. But I'm gutted I only bought one bottle. I definitely should have got the last two. But yeah, so all I've been doing really is just watching telly and films, and you know, I love a lemon drink. I watched last week, I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. I've seen Final Destination 1, 2 and 3, and then I had the box set on DVD, but could actually only find number 5. So I worked my way through them because they were on Amazon, I think, on Amazon Prime last week, and then I just paid £3 to watch number 4 because I couldn't find it. But I'm not gonna lie, after number 3 they just went a bit rubbish. Number 5 had a good, like, sort of twisty ending that I didn't really see coming. Oh, I've not started it yet, Zoe, because I've been watching it on that same channel, but it's called Surreal Estate. I finished that yesterday. I am going to watch From next, but I've got a little bit distracted by Vampire Diaries again. Because I got a bit bored of that, but now I'm like back into it again. But I'm going to start that. I've not even really seen like a trailer or anything. I love Surreal Estate, but I absolutely love them. So if anybody's ever watched Schitt's Creek, it's like the best programme in the world. If you haven't, I fully recommend it because it's amazing. So I was a bit bored then, but I'm on series 6 now and I'm like really loving it again. Like you just kind of have to bear with it, and then it like kind of picks back up. But yeah, so I've been watching Surreal Estate, which is dead good. I want to watch From next. We've been watching The Sandman, which is amazing. Westworld, there just seems to be like loads on, like we're watching Westworld. I've not watched that this week though. Or possibly last week. I might have 2 to watch. Oh, I mean, you didn't get very far. I watched Prey last week, which is the new Predator film. Amazing. Loved it. And maybe not last week, maybe this week. No, maybe it was last week. I feel like it was possibly Friday. I'm not going to lie, when there's no school I don't even know what day it is. Hence why I go to the theatre on completely wrong days. Oh my god, I literally cry at it all the time. I was crying at it before. I absolutely love Caroline, she's like my favourite character. And she just always manages to make me cry. I had a bit of a panic before though, because obviously I booked bottomless brunch on Thursday, and yesterday, like one of my friends was like, "What time is it?" And I was thinking, I'm sure it's 2 o'clock. So I was like, "Oh, I'll just check." But you know, like when the absolute dread sets in, and I think, "Oh my god, what if I look at this email and I've booked it for the wrong day? What do I do?" It's all good. Ooh, I love Lucifer, but I think I only ever got to I think I actually got to series 2, episode 1. I really need to watch it. I was actually going to watch it the other day, and then, you know, when you read the little, episode description, and I'm not going to lie, I was like, I don't know. I couldn't even guess where I was up to, so I didn't bother. And because I used to actually watch it on Amazon, so it didn't even, kind of record where I was up to. I was fuming about that. Should I see if there's any more greens in this box? Nope, I took them all out. Red. We got a red. We have a red. Might do this big flower red, you see. Oh, I love Klaus. I'm gutted because the originals was on Netflix and they took it off now. But I think it might be on Disney Plus. Legacies, I can't seem to find that. I don't know what that's on. I love binge watching a series. Nothing better. I still am, I'm not gonna lie, obsessed with Buffy the Vampire Slayer when it was back on Sky 1 on a Friday night. And that used to be like my mum's thing, we used to sit and watch it. We'd watch Buffy and then we'd watch Angel. And now I think, how did we used to wait a week, every week? I'm pretty sure Originals is on Disney Plus. I might be wrong though. Oh, I loved Charmed as well. I started watching the remake, but wasn't really for me. But I love it. I've got them all on DVD, every episode. But I had books and everything. I've even got a Sunnydale High hoodie. Every time I wear it, people stop me. They're like, "I love your hoodie." I'm like, "Thanks." I found them actually the other day, and then I was like, "Oh, I might watch some." And then I thought, well, they're just on Netflix, so why get the DVDs out? What's everyone's favourite episode? Right, how do we feel about the musical episode of Buffy? Because I'm not going to lie, it's up there as one of my faves. One of my absolute favourite, favourite episode is, does anyone remember the gentlemen? They were like, they steal everybody's voice in Sunnydale so you can't call for help. And they come round at the night and steal, they may possibly cut out the people's hearts. That's one of my absolute favourite episodes. It's like creepy as hell. But I absolutely love it. Funnily enough, speaking of Buffy, I've just bought, well, I've not just bought it, I've just got the last, I've just got the last issue. It's 4 parts. It's a comic book called, yeah, it was called Hush. It's my absolute fave. Couldn't remember if it was called Hush or Whisper. But I've just got a comic book series. It's 4 issues and it's called The Last Slayer. It's called Buffy the Last Slayer. And it's Buffy, but she's old. Like, older than she was. Oh my god, when Willow goes evil and Tara dies, yeah, so like when her hair goes black and her eyes go black and she like fillets Jonathan, I think his name's Jonathan. Willow's one of my absolute favourite characters. So there's a new book out that I'm dying to read. In fact, I might buy it now. And it's called Into Every Generation. And it's a new book set in like the Buffy universe, but it's about Willow's daughter. I'm a bit excited. If I could be any character in Buffy, I'm not gonna lie, it'd have to be Buffy. Or Willow when she's like a badass, powerful witch. Not when she's like awkward at the beginning. It'd probably be Willow actually, let's be honest. I'm a bit witchy. Also do like a little bit of Oz. Cute. Zoe, that's cute. I love Charmed though. To be fair, he was well cute. I really fancy watching Angel again, me though. I remember Buffy more than Angel. I never bought the Angel DVDs because I'd spent like an absolute fortune on buying the Buffy ones. So I think I only ever watched it once, like when it was on telly. So there's like, I only remember certain bits of it. Maybe I should read. I still love Spike. My mum loved Spike. I quite liked Riley as well. Speaking of vampires, this afternoon I thought, what should I watch? I must just be feeling like a bit nostalgic because I sat and watched Underworld. They were like my absolute favourite films that I had. I think I've got them all on DVD. You know, it's the vampires versus the werewolves. I watched number 1 today. I'm going to work my way through and watch number 2 tomorrow. And probably watch number 3 on Friday when I'm really hungover. Love The Craft. Seen the new one, Zoe? It's a bit crap. But I do love The Craft. Craft is a quality film. I'm not gonna lie, I used to pretend I was a witch. And we used to like do the spells, praying that we'd actually be able to pull them off. And I would have absolutely pooed myself. It's alright, it's just not The Craft, it's a film about witches basically, that just is... I just felt like they just stole the name. It's got a tedious loose link to the first one. I watched it and I wouldn't watch it again. Whereas I'd watch The Craft over and over again. I'm literally sat here and I just looked at the monitor and thought, why is it really dark in here? I haven't got a light on. I've literally got my ring light on. I'll just put light on in a minute. Finish this leaf. Yeah, it's rubbish, isn't it? I never got into that, and I don't know why, because it's like something I would be into, to be honest. We watched the first. I was gonna say we watched the first series we were doing. I think we watched episode 1. Well, give me 1 minute, guys. Just turn the light on. I've got pins and needles though, so if you hear a bang, I fell face first. Oh, oh! I had jelly like that. I'm back now. I might try and complete this calendar before the end of the year. Only 10 more pages to go. That was my original plan. That's why I bought it. I was like, oh, how good. And then at the end of the year, I'll have finished it and I'll be able to look back at it and I've done 1 page. My friend's dog called Floki. What's everyone doing? Is anyone colouring in? Or is anyone watching telly? Or what we all doing? I've got really bad pins and needles in my foot. Ooh, A Million Mermaids. Send me a picture. So I actually thought that the other day. Right, so there's a website, I don't know what it's called though, so I really looked at it last night because I wanted to see... I wanted to stream something, but I can't think what it was. And we found a website that it basically tells you. I'll ask him when I go down and I'll send it you. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've been watching that series called The Baby. It's on Sky. You know where they're like, there's like an evil baby. It's kind of like a dark comedy. Very random. It's quite good though. Oh, I'll have a look at them. Can't look just yet. I sorted all the books out the other day, didn't I? And like finally have them all in one place, not like spread out over the whole entire house, in every single room. What is the originals? Oh yes. Hopefully that stays on there then, so I can actually watch Is what scary, the originals? Oh, the baby. Not necessarily. It's like, it's a bit daft. It like, no, it's not. I wouldn't say it's scary. It's just a bit. It's dark, but it's not. I've enjoyed it. I've got one episode left. I've been watching it in my breakfast, so it's not remotely scary. It's morning viewing. So I decided to go orange with a red centre on this flower, so I don't know what that's going to look like. I'm just going to colour over these, I don't know what they're called. I should do. Because I definitely think I teach parts of the flower at some point of the year. Stamen, maybe. And I'm going to use a paint pen to paint them in. Ooh, this is a nice red. These are beautiful pencils, I'm just saying. Very soft. Like, worn that little nib down there without really doing much. I've been a hungry day, me, I'm not gonna lie. Starving. Obviously the whole bag of Haribo is not good. But then I did a walk for 2 hours. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Look how bright that is. This is a gorge. It's vermilion. So I'm using, what colour is this? Cormaline. Is that the English one? Yeah, Cormaline. Cormaline and vermilion. I always forget about doing like a live. It's well more fun because you are actually here to talk to me instead of sat here talking to myself. I'm sure there's a car outside just beeping. Idiots. Quite like that flower. It probably should be more autumny than it's looking, but I'm not bothered. I'm not gonna lie, I just thought I'd do it just to get it done. But I do love this image, so I kind of like do actually want to do it justice. Perhaps could maybe blend that a little bit more. It'll do for now. It's nice paper this. This is on the back of the cover though, but then this one, to be fair, this is all Inktense. Apart from Her Skin, which is the Caran d'Ache ones, and it's got a bit of metallic on. So water mediums work fab in this, really nice. Oh, don't know what to do. Has anyone got anything exciting planned for tomorrow, or are we just working? It's going to be hot, isn't it, tomorrow? We've got another... Have you seen that we've got another... like weather warning for heat? I might actually get out and do a walk early tomorrow because it was really hot today. I was out for 2 hours. I did put some cream on though, but you know when you know it's been hot. Hi Brittany. So I'm not going to lie, I was only going to do an hour, which we're coming up to now, but if everyone's alright, I'll carry on for a bit. Quite enjoying myself. I feel like I've done this petal way more orange than the other one. But I like it. Oh yes, so anyway, I was saying before, when you said you're doing a quick page in Million Mermaids, when I started my book out the other day, my book's out and I've got a million sloths. Have I got a million cute animals? Maybe. And I thought, oh, maybe I should do a quick page in one of them. And so maybe before the month is out, I will. I'm not going to lie, I struggle with Lulu Mayo though, I just don't really know what to do with it. The paper's not the best. I think I used ink tents last time though, they were alright. Oh, I've got really bad pins and needles. I feel like I need to put a bit more orange on this petal because it's not as orange as the other one. Yeah, so cute. I am quite looking forward to a like little monster book, to be fair. I feel like that would be like a bit of me. That's better. Kind of matches the other side now. It's quite nice. Get like autumn / summer vibes. I'm feeling it. Not gonna lie though, quite enjoying these pencils a fair bit. I think I might. Anyone know where to get open stock of them? What I don't know what is that like her new book? I don't really follow her, so I did see that, but I didn't know what she was talking about. What do you think that is there? I'm going to do it green. Oh, I didn't know they did them on there. Do love a cult pens order. They are really nice. I actually really like them when I did the I'd used them for water, didn't I, in Mythic Worlds. Can't wait for that Alien World book to come out though. It's going to be so good. Ah. Oh, let's have a look. I love a bit of tarot. Speaking of which, I should really do one of my Beauty of Horror tarot cards, because I never ever did any more. I think I did 2. And I like working on them with markers and a bit of pencil on the top. So they're kind of a quick-ish colour, because I get a bit distracted. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. It's probably going to get left till last. I might do his eye though, and his lip. I've just realised I've not done his lip. Let's finish this flower though. It's only one of these flowers. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Boom. I've not got any of his books. I do quite fancy the dragon one. But then I genuinely have that many books that I'm like, do I actually need any more? I mean, I've already pre-ordered Rita's. Yeah, same. I pre-ordered it absolutely ages ago from the book depository, so it'll probably be like 2033 by the time I get it bought. We can only try. Yeah, he shared it on his Instagram before. It's like, is it called something like Forest Song or something like that? Looks cute. I just don't know if they're for me. See you later, Ems. Getting a little bit confused now, I don't know what to do. Oh. So I'm going to go a bit random on his eye. This might not work, but I want him to be quite mythical looking. So I thought we'd go with this beautiful, beautiful ultramarine violet, and I'm going to add in, just for a bit of fun, some dark ultramarine. Oh, that is beautiful already, not going to lie. That's a beautiful purple, quite subtle. I kind of don't want it to take away the might need a bit of pencil maybe over that purple. I'll add a little bit more because it's not kind of as bright as I wanted it to, but quite nice. Kind of feeling it. I'm using Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelle. It is the, what's it called? It's got a funny name. It's something to do with the sea. Marine assortment. So it's these. These ones. I got them on Amazon because they're on offer. But lovely. And I had 4 like loose ones, so I thought it was just a good way to grab a few more and try them. And they are really, really nice. I love a Rita book. Absolutely stunning books. I don't really know where to go now. Tempted to try this. This might go drastically wrong now, but I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not that bothered. This is a bit of a sort of play around, mess around kind of page, so I'm not particularly fussed. What it kind of looks like in the end, to be fair. I've done quite a few like pages that have took a lot of time, like this month, last month. So this was just one that I thought I'll do. I don't even know why I thought I'd do it. Oh, I sat down the other night to film a colour and chat actually, and I'd forgot that I took all of my books downstairs, and this was just lay on the sofa next to me. So I just picked it up and thought, let's do this. It looks like it could be quite a nice page. And then I started it and thought, I'm just going to have a bit of fun with it. We'll just see what happens. Quite a nice lip. Skin's quite subtle. It does need a bit of pencil work, to be honest. Oh, just get it anyway. I think I was going to say I've got my Europe book here, but I've not. It's downstairs because I took everything downstairs. Feel like I really want to have a go at his moustache, but could use this. Let me see. Oh, that's quite nice. Right, could you use a bit of that? I could put some black in, I suppose. These are quite translucent though, so I've done it now. I've gone for raw umber. I was seeing him with brown moustache. He's like a forest, hot moustache guy. It's Kelly O'Gorman's 2022 calendar. And this is the January page that I never did. I've only actually done February's and it's August. There is a flip through on my channel, guys. You just might have to go back a bit. Because I think I did get it at the beginning of the year. Do we think this is his moustache or a flower? I'm going to do it as his moustache. Or is that a flower? I don't know what this is. This I'm doing as his moustache, I'm not bothered. I suppose, oh no, it's a flower. Arrgh. Do you see what I mean about it's quite difficult? Hey, that rubbed out very well though. It's literally, I've done one page. So I'm going to say that's a flower because this is kind of, I don't know, it looks like that's growing out of it, so I'm going to do that as a flower. I'm going to maybe do this as a flower, but then this as his bit. Oh, I have no idea. I don't know, it's a bit stressful. We'll just put a little bit of black in here and there, and then I might activate it, and then I might call it a night. I love a Hannah Lynn page. Oh, this is quite a gingery brown, to be fair. I like it. It's quite nice. Maybe I should have just done his moustache green though. I'm not going to lie, Sue, I have no idea. I've never actually counted. I've got quite a few though. I've got enough to probably not buy any more, basically. I'm not going to lie, Amy, I'll just go with it now. I'm enjoying it, that's all that matters. I probably will add a bit of pencil on this. Not too much, because I did want to just do a quick page. Ooh. Don't really want to get any of that black on his nose. Hi Rach. All good here, how are you? I've got absolutely tons, not gonna lie. Stash looks quite nice. I'm going to do this beard green because I feel like it's I don't know what's a flower and what's a leaf and what's moustache and what's not, even being completely honest with you. But I think, guys, I'm going to zoom us out a little bit just so we can see. There he is. That eye looks quite nice, actually. Doesn't it? Moustache looks quite alright. Move that so we can see the flower. But I'm liking it. It's looking quite cute. Right, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me this evening. I absolutely loved that, considering it was unplanned, impromptu, just a nice little chat and colour. Thanks for keeping me company on this very warm Wednesday. Hang on, what day is it? Tuesday. Very warm Tuesday evening. I enjoyed it. I've had fun. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like in if you are subscribed. Thank you so much. And if people have actually genuinely enjoyed that, then please let me know in the comments, because I will definitely do more of them. I mean, I can't guarantee I'm always going to have something incredibly funny to say like I have tonight, but it was really good. So thanks for joining me. I've had so much fun. I'm going to get some videos filmed probably tomorrow so we can get them up on the channel. And I'm going to post this, which I think you can do, can't you? I will post this live, so if you are watching it back, then please hit that like button. And thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Have a good night and happy colouring.